There he goes. And let's say hello to everybody.
Hey.
Hello to everybody. We have such a special treat today.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. How fun is that? So it's exciting times right now. We've been on a high from last week and all this going on that we've got so many things happening and new events and we had a lot of fun and we're planning the next event here. So many things happening. And today we got a special treat because we asked, and I'm going to actually mute everybody quick. There. And that way I can, we can make sure we won't have any interruptions, but everybody is able to unmute themselves. So, you know, if you want to say something or want to jump in, just go ahead and do so. But we have such a special treat today.
A very good friend is going on.
Yeah. And he's not just a friend, because he has actually been helping us to build a great business. And he has, besides the founder, I think one of the largest businesses in all of Zinzino. Think of this. He started way back when it was, you know, just a small company and getting started actually. And he now has over 40,000 people, customers and partners in his team. Anybody want to get there?
I'll take it.
I see everybody's hands going up. And you know, the fun thing is if you're talking to Peter, he'll say, and you guys can do it way faster than I did. So it is so exciting to have him come on here and just to spend time. And actually he says, yeah, I'm going to be building this, and he's got plans and he's made goals. And we just have to learn to follow a guy who's built a business this big. So Peter, thank you for your time coming on.
Thank you very much.
Even though it's like after 9 o'clock at night and stuff like that, and you've got your kids at home, and
I just kicked my parents out.
Oh, okay.
They were here for dinner.
Next time you see your pops, you'll have to say hi from me.
I will.
Yeah.
You made a huge impression on him, so he knows who you are.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good talks together. And he actually is a shareholder in the company and has he has high hopes and great dreams of this knowing. He actually knows where the company's going.
It's the only shares he have. In the beginning of last year, he sold all his shares, and that was a good idea because all shares has been going down. So
he was lucky.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was good timing.
Fantastic.
No, thank you for inviting me, and it's fun to see you all in cars and homes and beds and somebody doing something they don't want to share. So it's I'll try not to be confused here, and somebody I can see the ceiling, and so it's pretty funny. No, I'm very happy that you asked me, Carla, if I had some time for the amazing US team, because I want you guys to be in on this from the beginning. And I just made a video message in the Danish Facebook group today in Danish, so you probably will not understand anything of what I'm saying. But basically my message was that this is today the 13th of January, and so what? That was the headline. And you know, time flies, and with what we have this year, with this beginning and this campaign and all that we have in and all the branding we'll do during the year, the worldwide web shop we will have 1st of March, Australia the 1st of May, crazy things happening all over. I want you guys to have a fast start, because time flies. I had my alarm for a half an hour before this call, and I thought, oh, I have so much time, and suddenly it was 9 o'clock in Denmark p.m. and I was in a hurry. So time just fly, and now it's the 13th. So how much did we do? And I believe if we really make an excellent campaign or an excellent boost in your business in January, you will see the results of that the rest of the year. So why not work harder now than ever, because you will benefit from that the rest of the month in 2019. And there are several reasons. This campaign we got, I'll just go a little bit into it also, but the campaign we got is such an opportunity for all of us. But we have it now for 3 months, and if we don't take action on this, and the company just grow like last year, probably 10%, we can't afford to have this campaign. And that's pretty sad, because I know some of you guys will run with this, but we need most of us to run now. And for me it's and if you're new, this sounds probably strange, but for me, I really feel like giving back to Cincino, because Cincino have done so much for us and our family and all the partners, colleagues, cross lines, down lines, and so on. And for the last 13 years, and I really feel that I wanna give back, and I wanna do everything I can to make sure that this year will be 50% growth or 70% growth. My personal goals is to double my customer base to 80,000. I have had a year before where I went from 10,000 to 20,000 just in 1 year. And the last 3 years I have gone from 20,000 to 40,000. So that's the growth I've had in my customer base the last 3 years. So I know it can happen, and the fun part is if that we make more than 30% growth, there is a big chance that we can continue this campaign, so it can be a permanent campaign for not just for us and for the partners starting up the next 3 months, which is pretty lucky guys. And then it can be a campaign for everybody in April and May and so on. So they also will. Somebody is having fun. Somebody don't know it. Yeah, okay. I'm confused. We need to have fun all the time, so that's good. Thank you for that. No, basically the campaign is crazy, because I mean, put down a deposit, start with the ultimate kit. The first month, make sure you make your 4 customers, so you don't have to pay for the auto ship the next month. Then the second month, go to 10 customers. And then basically you have free products, and you got commission, and you got Smart Bronx bonus, and you got X-Team Express bonus, and you're getting commission and free products the whole year. And then you just have to make sure that you have the 10 customers and 50 credits the 12th month, and you will not just get your money back, you will get it as a deposit. So you don't even have to pay a tax on it or anything, because you're just getting your money back. Yeah, we have seen you. You are you are lit. No, it's early in the morning, so it's not the wine. No wine. Okay. So I mean, if you ask anybody, can you make 10 customers in 1 year? It's like everybody with a pulse could do that. It's impossible not to make 10 customers in a year. So what we need to promote now is, and that's the only thing we need to talk about, it's 4-4-10. 4 customers, 4 partners, and 10 customers the second month. That's everything we need in Info Sensino, and it has been with us all the time. So we just need to simplify it with 4 plus 4 the first month, and then 10 customers, and then just run with it. Help the 4 new partners do exactly the same. That's the only focus we have. And yes, we are a customer-driven business, and we will still get a lot of customers. But the customers we'll get in the future is because we run with the business. So we get customers from our grandmom, which is 80 years old, and she don't have any opportunity to make 10 customers. We actually have a brand new diamond in Denmark, and she is 76. So I mean, you can still be kicking when you're 80 and when you're 90, and many times they talk with people anytime, anyway, all the time, anyways. So it's actually sometimes not a stop to work with people that have that age. That's also an option. But this campaign is crazy, and we should run with it and not be focusing. I think the 25 customers will come exactly by itself, and there is no demand from the company that we need to have more than 10 customers. So you can go to president with only 10 personal customers. But of course, some of you guys who know the comp plan, you know that when you go to 25 customers, you also get double RCB you get double royalty credits and stuff like that, and you also can get some more mentor bonus that pops up to you because somebody else is not qualified in the team. So of course there is different carrots by having 25 customers. So on the long term, of course everybody should have at least 25 customers, but that should not be our focus. Our focus should be 4, 4, and 10. And that should be, if you wake you up 3 o'clock in the middle of night, and we say, what's the plan? 4, 4, 10. You should just say it like that, without even thinking. So times is flying, and we think, oh, we have a whole year, and we will manage and so on. But no, it's the people and the partners and that take the commitment and make a head start and a quick start here in January. That's the people we will see. And we have Ria in Hungary, which made 10,000 customers in about 14-15 months. And I'm 100% sure that that record will be broken now in 2019. So we will see crazy stuff. And I mean, for most people, they will be more than happy just to have 1,000 customers in a year, or maybe 3,000 customers in a year. So it's like it's a new game, it's new rules in Sensino, and it doesn't have to take that long time any longer. We have Sensino Hub, we have so many cool things. So it's just we just need to talk to people like crazy, and no matter what kind of list you have or you don't think you have, it's just press on reset and you have a complete new list with this offer we have. And I mean, even people you have been talking with from other networks and so on the way, telling them about Sensino. Now they have their hot button to kickstart Sensino, because they know how they can run with this. And sometimes it's tough for us who have been in for a long time. It's like, yeah, okay, that's a good campaign, hallelujah. But I mean, if a new person see this, they will just run around the walls like crazy, because it is a crazy campaign. And if we don't act like that, we will not get the benefit from it. So I'm extremely excited. I have everybody on my list from 18 years with direct sales. Everybody I'm calling, I'm actually hiring somebody just to call everybody for me, or to set up Zoom meetings and real meetings and everybody, because I just want to be out in the field 24/7. I don't want to waste any time, and I want to go with my commitment to give back, because I know, yeah, of course, I'm getting a better business, doubling and getting 80,000 customers in the end of the year. For sure, our cash flow and our family situation will go to a complete new level, and that's actually pretty cool, because we're building a new house this year and have a lot of things we want to pay off, and we hate debt, so we want to pay as much on this house as possible. But it's not even that, because I know if I grow the business like my plan, I know it's at least 40,000 new people I'm helping, and a lot of those is also partners, which also get personal growth and stuff like that. I had actually this Friday, I had 2 different partners calling me that they had relationship problems, and their girlfriend was leaving them. And I mean, with the tools and the training and the books and everything they have from Sensino, they have just been so cool in this situation, and handle it so as really, really strong people. Of course they are sad, of course they are crying, and of course we are allowed to have our feelings, but it's just give us so many good tools we can use in so many situations that normally will break us down for a month or for years. Then we will just keep going, because we know there is a very bright future ahead of us. So this is a exciting time, and I'm fixing everything personally. This house has been hanging over my head for the last 4 years, and we bought it 4 years ago, and 3 years into 3 days after we moved in, we found out that we thought it was a perfect house, and we actually could see we probably had to tear down the whole house, and we knew that 3 days after we moved in. And this case has been hanging over our head for a long time, and I found a person who could help me get the government aligned with what we want. And this person I couldn't get a hold of before Christmas, and she's actually a hairdresser when she's not working at the government. So the 2nd of January, no, not the 2nd, when we were back from Oslo, I think it was the 5th or something like that, Thursday. It was probably Friday, I don't know the exact date, but Friday, the first week in January, I just booked a haircut, because she didn't have time to talk with me, and now of course she had half an hour to talk with me. So I mean, sometimes we had to bend the system, sometimes we have to be creative, and that's what I want to do. I want everybody to sit in front of me, either by Zoom or in front of me with the Info Sensino booklet, because I wanna make sure that everybody knows 100% what they're missing out if they're not joining this team, because this will explode. And I want you guys, I know you haven't had your event yet, and I know Aaron will come. He don't even need an airplane. He will fly by himself all the way over to US. But please lend a little bit of fire from us guys over here in Scandinavia and Europe, and don't wait until the end of the month. Do a kickstart. Do whatever you can. Lock arms, pimp up each other. Call each other 3 days a day and 3 times a day. Every time you think about anything about Sensino, then just say, think big, think big, think big. Big thoughts, big thoughts. This is big business. This is big business. And if you have that mindset, every time you book a meeting, or you book another meeting, or you book a third meeting, and you all the time think, I'm building $1 million business. you know, everybody can hear it in your voice, and they can feel it in your front. You are sending out the energy, so they don't dare not to meet you. And that's the mindset. And I don't want you to miss the whole month because your kickoff is that late in January. So look at the Facebook Lives and look at your European friends from Sorensen, and get some energy and get some inspiration to fast over there. That's really my wish, that you can do that. And as I also told Carla, I really want to do everything I can to help out and be in on 3-way calls. And every time I meet somebody, I say, if they don't want to join, I say, who do you know work with direct sales, and get numbers and contacts. And I actually got a extremely good contract in Australia by doing that. So no matter who you talk with and meet with, go away from them either with a partner or a customer, or at least with 10 excellent contacts. David, you know, it's the question is who is the 10 most crazy good people you will contact if you had to do this business, or if you're going into this business, and then get the names and the numbers, because, you know, and then the second you have some of these guys signed up, we have this new really smart tool in the back office where you can actually put the partner in a holding position. So if you got that contact for somebody, you sign them up in the holding position, and then you call back the person you got the contact from and say, okay, I signed up one of your crazy guys, and just to be sure, I sure not want to have them in your team, because I can put you on top, so you actually have the first crazy. You have A, now we just need to find B and C and D, and then you need your 4 customers and 10 customers the next month. Then you have done the complete plan to get for thousands of dollars of free products and money and happiness and a chance to actually build a crazy business. So what's not to like? So treat it like it's now, and do some mental tricks with yourself. Like, if I don't build it this year, I'm not allowed to build it anymore. It's like, trick yourself, whatever you can do, that you start now, and you make an extreme good start, because I'm so sure you will be so happy, and you can literally, I know many of you guys already have very good businesses. I mean, doubling that business, all of you know what that will mean. Your life will be a game changer. It will be the biggest change in your life in a year ever. So let's grab the chance. Let's make sure that this offer will be permanent from Sorensen. That's my goal, and I really want it for all the future partners and for all in the whole Sorensen. And also for the customer in the future, because we will move much faster, and we will reach 1 million customers and 10 million customers much faster. So yeah, I told Carla I will probably talk 10 minutes, and it didn't go that well. Sorry, Carla.
You have so much on your heart, Peter. I love that. But I love that what you're saying is, you know, even at your level, I mean, so many of us, your level is beyond what our dreams are. You know, 40,000 customers is way.
I'm just started, Carla.
I know.
You will soon be there.
And that's why I love to have you on calls like this, Peter, because you're stretching our hopes and our goals, you know, and even at your level where you're saying, you know, anybody on this call can have 10,000 customers by the end of the year. It can go faster. You can, because of how the company's getting better and better. But I want to hear just one thing from you, Peter, and that is, you said yourself going from 40 to 80,000 this year. From what I can understand what you're going to do, it's just a lot of meetings, talking to a lot of people, and upgrading your brain, reading and listening. Those are the 2 things I heard. Is there any specific plan of that other than that?
I mean, it sounds like a crazy number, but with the system we are in, it's not that crazy. It's like everybody having 10 customers make 10 more. It's like, it's not a big deal. you know, if you look down on all of your partners and see, okay, if each and everybody can double, it's like, it's nothing. It's, you can do it blindfolded with something in your mouth, you know. It's like, it's, and walking backward. It's like, we just need to understand what we have.
Okay. So, but
I'm sorry to say, it's like this, the system, when the system works and everybody is rowing the same direction, it's there is no ceiling, you know. Even the sky is the limit. There is no limits.
Okay, past the sky. We don't have to have
We
any.
don't have any limits, you know. So and you know, it's for me, it's all about mindset. It's about all of you guys believing in that you are worth going to a crazy level, and just, you know, have a business mindset. I actually just heard Søren gave me a cool track I just listened to, and I can see you are here, Søren. And this guy is talking about Elon Musk, and he says that he's in a car lane, or car, what do you call it, kø? What do you call that?
Lane.
No.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of traffic, and it's more or less standing still. And this guy is just thinking, oh, why don't we build 7 tubes under the road, where you can, instead of spending 2 hours, you can be in the other end of the town in 7 minutes. And I mean, and this guy says, and at the same time, I'm thinking, what's on the radio? So that's the bift. And he also gave an example that you know, everybody has thought, okay, if this planet, we ruin this planet, we will go to another planet. But Elon has just built a spaceship. You know, he's just doing it. So everybody is thinking, and most even don't think it. So it's really about the mindset that you really allowed, and you take away all your old garbage, and just, you know, no matter what childhood you come from, or how little money your family was earning, or how many bankruptcies you have been through, or whatever, it's like, this is up to you. Nobody can stop you if you set up your mind for this. I 100% believe that you can do things you probably even don't believe yourself, but it's like, it's just going for it, and just program yourself all the time. This is big business. I'm building this business. When you jump out of the bed in the morning, I'm building a big business. It's like, how would you feel? It's like, nobody dare not to meet you. They need to know what kind of Viva you are taking. So pump up yourself with a lot of Viva.
I love it. I love it.
I love Viva. I just, sorry, I will stop now, Carla. But I just went 2 days with some people, and there was a lady with me, and she's a new friend, and she hadn't slept for 14 days, only about 3 hours every night. And she was really, it's like torture when you're not sleeping more. So she was actually pretty stressed. And I just gave her 3 Viva and said, okay, take these, you will have the best night ever. And what happened? She had the best night ever. We just have some cool stuff. We have so simple products, and they're just taking everything, just fixing everything. It's the most brilliant, simple, cheap products you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should have them. But we still keep it the best kept secret in the world. We should stop it now. So
yes. And
I will check out guys, but nice seeing you. A little bit confusing seeing all the stuff you're doing in the background. Yeah, having fun. But take care and have a nice
thank you
call.
for your time, Peter. I know you needed to run off, but thank you for coming on. We appreciate your time. Black Ambassador Peter Sørensen, thank you for coming on.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, Peter. I know he said he was going to jump off, but
What a treat.
what a treat to have him on. You could, I don't know about you, but you can feel Peter's energy.
Oh, he's really high now, and you know what? He's gonna grow massively this year.
Going from 40,000 customers to 80,000 customers is his goal, and he just wants to tell as many people as possible about what we have. And he, like he said, keep it simple and believe that you can do this, and it's going to be huge. And you know, if I know that Peter has a lot of energy for a Dane.
For a Dane.
You're so calm. But Peter is actually more excited. You can tell, even though he's a calm, quiet Danish guy, he has a lot of energy right now. He's so excited about the future. But there's one guy who's really excited right now, and he's so on fire. He's so spot on with everything that's going on right now, and that's our founder. So you really need to look forward to come to the kickoff event. And I don't know where. I know people are flying in from many different states.
Yeah. Make sure you don't miss it.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing event.
Mm-hmm.
And one last thing before we go, because usually we say we're going to keep this a half hour, but I need to just point out one more thing, and that is that after our team meetings, every Sunday, we're going to do, just for a short period of time afterwards, is to do these accountability groups for those who want to. So we have Fast Track 4 and Fast Track 8, and we can repost them, or I can just repost them quick of those numbers for the Fast Track groups. Like he said, it's about the meetings, having tons of meetings and talking to more people and helping more people even.
Yeah.
And if you want to help more people, well, we need to tell more people about this. So on the Facebook page, we'll quick post the links for the Fast Track 8 and the Fast Track 4. And so it usually just takes like a minute when this is done to get onto those meetings. And you can start today. So if you want to be a part of where you're just saying, I'm going to have 4 meetings a week, or I'm going to commit to the 8, the core meetings, be a part of those groups. If you want to be an accountability group with a friend or somebody else in your team, or an upline or a downline or a crossline that you want to have a specific goal with, that's fine too. But set some goals and find out how many meetings you're going to do every week, and then let's keep accountability. It's really going to make a difference. It really
helps, and it helps us get out there in the times where we wouldn't do it, because that's where growth happens. Is when we start doing things that we wouldn't normally do.
Mm-hmm. So we'll repost those, and hopefully we'll see you on those 2 groups right after this meeting. Any last words?
It's going to be on the Zinzino Live or the Zinzino USA?
The Zinzino USA group. I'll repost the 2 links. Or Jeff and Donna, do you want to repost the one and I'll repost the other?
They're muted.
Oh, you're muted. Unmute. There you go.
If you would post it, my Facebook is down. I don't know what's going on. So if you would, 843 number.
Yep. I'll repost it. I'll just repost it here. I had it really here. So
yeah,
my so that people can see them.
My Facebook.
Just jump on them. Here's the Fast Track 4. I'm going to mark it as an announcement. That way it'll go up to the top. And I'll do the same thing for the other one. So hopefully we will see everybody on a Fast Track 4 or Fast Track 8. And I'm going to repost this, and I hope everybody can see it. So if you have team members, when I post this, put people on so that they can hear, tag them so that they can hear Peter Sørensen. I love hearing an upline that has so much, such high goals. I mean, gonna double those G-balance numbers. I love that.
That's awesome. It's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the event, and actually we can bring a lot of people. If the people that we bring now are gonna be the ones that are gonna build the business.
And maybe somebody that you invite now is going to be the person who next year this time has that 10,000 customers in their teams.
Exactly. and actually, this is a very good place also to bring if you're building a business alone, and maybe your girlfriend or your wife or your husband is not a part of it. This is the perfect place to bring them. This is what I did 8 years ago, I brought Carla to this kickoff about a month after I started the business, and I actually got her involved at the point where she's more involved than I am because she's full-time and I'm still part-time. So that was the best investment I've ever done, is bringing my wife to that event. So make sure that,
I think that was a good idea. So, but thanks for today. Usually we say we want to keep it 30 minutes and it went over, but Peter was so excited. We're going to stop him. Who's going to stop a Black Ambassador? I'm not.
Exactly.
Okay, so if you want to jump on the Fast Tracks 4 or Fast Track 8, hope to see you there. We'll see you right afterwards. Have a great Sunday, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.